Hey.
And this is Isaac.
Yo.
So, I don't know what to say other than the fact that this is just a test.
Podcast.
It's just a test to see how it goes, pretty much at this point. Um,
I could just farm this guy.
every one of these episodes, if this continues, will be streamed on Fridays on Twitch. Background, we play pretty much Minecraft or other shit.
And not me, though.
Other than
I
him,
can't
because
go on
he's
the
a fucking
server.
nerd.
Hey.
What a loser.
I don't have
What
Java.
a freaking loser.
I have Bedrock, but not Java. That's why.
Yeah, well, that's
Bedrock
what makes
hard.
you a
I don't
loser.
have. I don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
You don't have
your
Wi-Fi.
Your mobile
Yeah, I don't
data
have
won't help it at all.
On the
Running on that
26th, it
McDonald's
resets, so,
Wi-Fi.
If I'm going on my hotspot, then it's way worse than that.
I was gonna say running an entire PC on a mobile hotspot.
God, I could do that too.
You get a whole 3 frames, dude.
Hey,
Dude,
wanna
that'd
know
be
something?
pog.
3
My phone
frames
plan,
an hour.
my phone plan said to help ease people's things, since you know the snowstorm, and I live in Texas. They said if the hotspot goes over, you know how some hotspots, if you go over it, they charge you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it where for I don't know how long, but if it goes over, you don't get charged. That'd be nice if I had that type of plan, but instead, I can use it for as long as I want. It just slows down.
Oh.
Dang, that would have
That's
been so
kinda
much better for you.
Yeah.
So instead of running out, it would have just continued.
It just slowly drops your frames and raises your ping.
It gets
That's
worse and
what it
worse
does.
every time.
A simple 1 GB download takes like 3 hours, or even more.
Well, isn't that normal for your PS4? Hold up.
No, it does it quickly, easily. A 20 gigabyte or more takes 99 plus hours on the hotspot. That's fun.
All right.
This town's dead inside.
Yeah.
Where
I am.
are we?
Do we even exist?
Yeah,
This isn't a time for an existential crisis.
this is the podcast.
Same thing.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you read me an existential crisis?
Of course,
existential
Timmy.
crisis?
Of course, Timmy.
Or a
All right,
bedtime
Timmy,
paradox.
Here's the deal.
A bedtime
Here's the
paradox.
A bedtime
Oh my
paradox.
god. Dude, that would be amazing.
If Pinocchio said my nose is gonna grow, does it grow?
No.
Hold up.
I just started thinking about it. Stop it. Usually I don't get phased
here's
by
the thing with
paradoxes,
it.
but this is different.
All right, here's the deal with it.
I found an awesome spot.
So he'd be lying. He'd be lying if he said it grew, but he'd also not be lying because then it grows from the. Oh my god.
Wait, no, listen.
I have
It
no
would
idea
grow
where I am.
because he would be
Neither do I.
lying, but then it would stop growing because
And
he
why
would
did
be
it-
telling the truth then.
Yeah. Hold on. Why did I teleport to you then? I expected you to be at the house.
Hey, we
or-
can't talk about visual things. This is a podcast. Nobody can see this.
I mean,
Oh, wait,
technically
yeah.
we can. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that would be a bad podcast.
Okay,
You'd be
so
like, oh
we
look at that over there. Isn't that cool? Hey, audience, look at that.
Well, I mean, it's not like I can't just show a picture or something.
Well, isn't a podcast? That's
Depending
not
on.
the point.
No, I mean, like.
Because usually people listen to podcasts with their phones, like not watching the pod. Who the fuck would watch a podcast?
I don't know, this is
Like-
a fucking pilot, okay?
It's a pilot, yeah.
We have
This is
to make
really
it worth
shitty pilot,
watching.
man.
Listening, whatever.
This is a shitty pilot.
Oh.
We have to
I'm
make
not gonna
people
lie.
somehow go, oh yeah, this is worth wasting my time on.
Ah,
I mean,
so
later,
something
if we
literally
do
no one will say.
Yeah.
if we do to
Got you right
God
there.
damn my speech impediment. If we do more episodes, I think it would get better. Since
Yeah,
we
since
do-
since we're a lot
doing
more used to it.
Doobie
Yeah.
doobie dooba, doobie doobie dooba, Agent. Agent T.
Doobie dooba.
Why are there so many freaking
Alright.
sheep? There's
I don't
like
know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sheep.
Alright,
Are
since
are
you're the
any
one with
do
the
any of them have
ideas.
unique rules?
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We made him come up with ideas for us.
Alright, so my first one that I wrote down was Hannah Baker.
Oh god.
That's it.
Isn't-
I just
isn't,
wrote Hannah Baker.
Is that the person who made the tapes on 13 Reasons Why or some shit?
Yeah, she was that random girl.
Man,
Or
this
not
is,
random,
it's just
sorry,
a
no,
bad
she was-
show though.
She was. I like watched the first like few episodes.
Isn't it the first season they go over the
First
fucking
season
tapes?
is about
Tapes?
all 13 tapes. And then the rest doesn't even
And
follow
then
the
it should
book.
end. Yeah, then it should end right there. Since
It
they
was a
finished
book. Oh, that
yeah.
explains so much. Okay.
You
The book
didn't
was
know
bad
it
as
was
well.
a book. Yeah, the
The
book
book
was
was
shit.
also bad.
I know. Frankly, I didn't care enough to look into it that much.
The book was shit. And then the show was even worse.
I only saw like the first few, and then I was
And
just not into it.
And the only person here that can actually say this with confidence is you, Robert, because you actually watched it. The only things I know about it is when I saw clips of it and my sister was watching it.
The only part I have not seen is season 4. And that's the
You
only
never-
reason I started rewatching. And
You rewatching it?
yeah,
Why?
I watched the entirety
Why?
of the first 3 fucking seasons before.
Dude, why? You said yourself that you hate it.
I do, and I got bored and wanted
Oh, yeah,
to
it's-
torture myself. I'm sorry, Jesus.
I forgot. We went over this before. The sunk cost fallacy,
Robert, where are we?
and
That's
what that is
I
is
don't
basically
know.
what the sunk cost fallacy is. Basically, you invest so much like time or money into something that you feel like you have to like finish it.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to me.
Like
It is
children.
what happened.
Okay, let's not bring up children here.
He said you
Child
spend a
mother?
lot of time and money on it, so you're forced to finish with it.
Oh yeah, if you give birth
I
to a
mean,
child, you have to
technically
raise the
you're
kid.
not
It
wrong.
sucks.
But
Dude,
If I spent
Dude,
so much
I
freaking money,
do not
I'm
like
gonna-
kids. I hate kids. They're just really annoying.
takes one to know one, literally.
Yeah, dude, I do not know how I survived my childhood. I was the dumbest kid.
Robert.
how I survived 13 Reasons Why. What's up?
A show about people who watch the series and somehow survive. It's like the week.
How I
But shittier.
No, it's a new episode of How I Survived. It's just a
Oh,
new
man.
book, How I Survived 13
Yeah.
Reasons Why.
Robert, do you have an ender chest?
Hey, oh, wait, I know a
I
topic.
have
Hey,
our
guys,
home. How about that?
guys.
All right,
I think
what's
I
this?
know a good topic to start on. Like childhood stories or some shit, like stuff like that.
Do you remember those? You probably don't, but the freaking honeycomb commercials. Cereal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Do
ate
you
those.
know that-
Dude, they
you
were
know-
good.
You know the honeycomb mascot, the little demon?
They had a mascot?
Yeah.
Let me put it in the Discord. Hold
I
on.
thought
let
it was a strip of honeycombs.
Let me hold on. Let me.
You know
pull it up.
Pop? You know the cereal Pop? Like that was it. That's just the name is Pop.
Yeah.
Do you remember the ads for them where they're like by the
That says,
poolside and they had like the
Pops.
mouse on it? Yeah, those were amazing, dude.
Become cereal. There we are. These
What?
things.
Who wants to go first with the childhood stories? Where did you post it?
Oh.
I
The image
mean,
in the text response.
How do I copy you? Hold on. Let me.
if I
Give me a
want to
sec.
go
I need.
over a childhood story, there is one that I remember the most, right? And it's just the fact of when I was like fucking 3.
You were fucking
know.
3?
I was 3 when this happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, 3-year-olds a lot of times, they do have a vivid imagination. Well,
Yeah.
Imagine having an I fucking hate speech impediments. Existential crisis at the age of 3. All right.
Jeez.
So
At
the
3?
deal was, this is the only time I started remembering shit, right? And it is the best memory to start on, right? And the reason why is it was my birthday. I just turned 3. And the first thing I remember saying ever was I looked at my mom and said, "Why do I exist?"
As a kid, why do I exist?
And that is the most vivid memory I have now.
My very first memory that I remember is so fucking dumb. It's I got a towel holder, like a little pipe, like a hollow metal pipe, and I put it in my mouth, like not like in my mouth. I was like do, and then for some reason I slammed my head down, and the
You
pipe
told me about this.
smacked into the back of my throat and cut it. So yeah, one of my first memories is doing that, spitting up blood and blood going out my nose from how much blood. Then just laying on the couch.
This is
Uh,
this is
my
a cute story.
Dude, I have so many stories about me getting hurt. Like I said, I'm surprised I survived childhood. And another one is this one is me getting my sister hurt somehow because I was trying to open a pineapple can, open it halfway or some shit. Got like just threw it on the ground, and then my sister stepped on it.
Oh.
The old banana peel trick.
Oh my
peel
god, the
gone
good old
wrong.
banana peel. Anyway,
The truest.
I don't know if I should tell this one on Twitch about how I fucking straight almost shot my toe off.
I mean,
Let's not.
Have I told you that one?
I think so. I think you've told me.
Okay, I'm gonna say for the podcast. When I used to live in Louisiana, we had a pool, and my mom got really tired of caring for it, so she cut
you
it
told me
open.
about this.
Yeah, so she was like, "Oh hey, do you guys want to help me cut it open?" And me being the smart big boy I was using an axe. My mom was like, "Hey, make sure to wear shoes," and I ignored that and was smashing down on the pool with the axe.
I'm assuming this was like a kiddie pool blow up.
No, full blown pool.
Oh, like one of those huge out of ground ones.
Yeah, above ground pool set up. Yeah, all that. So yeah, and I misswung, hit my toe, and the pool water was very dirty. So yeah, you could see also and it was deep. Like you saw white.
Instant infection too.
Oh no, it didn't get infected. Like my mom took me inside, put the cleaning alcohol on it.
Yeah.
Didn't take me to the doctor at all. And yeah, it basically just fucking healed. And so yeah. Also that time I messed with a poisonous mushroom and survived. I am fucking telling you, my childhood is so fucking dumb. Also, in Louisiana, I don't know. I don't know if it's just Louisiana or if it's just like fucking. I don't know. The pool when it got dirty, I used little bugs in it. We called them whipping bugs because they fucking whipped you if they got too close. And
Jeez.
yeah, they were painful, dude. Like, yeah, if you didn't clean the pool regularly, they would like pop in and be like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna beat the fuck out of you." And they were small, so you couldn't see them that good.
Jeez.
Also, God, my backyard, our house was kind of elevated, so we had a stairway backyard, and it was a fiberglass stair. So you know, you don't want to sit on it. So we sat on it for a while. Then our butts were like, "Oh, what the fuck is going?" Like, "Oh my god." Then we found out it was fiberglass. We put a towel over it, and yeah, that fucking terrorized my family. As long as we lived there, we always got like hurt by it.
Amazing.
Sorry.
Bless you. Also, you know, thought bombs. Like you would stomp on it and like, just fucking horrible.
Yeah.
So me and my brother got those. For whatever reason, my parents got me those. Both of us those. So what we would do is we would stomp one right outside. It was a sliding door to the backyard. So we would stomp it in front of that, like outside, and then close it. So whenever somebody opened it to go in the backyard, they would just be instantly like thought bombed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Anyway, Papa, it's your turn. I just don't like calling you that, Jesus. Share the family.
It's a perfect
Someone
name
just
for him.
shit themselves?
Hold on. I have to think of my old stupid stories because I know I have plenty.
I think I just heard someone whip a fat one.
No, that was a sound effect.
God,
Anyway,
I'm just looking at the image you sent me. What the fuck?
which one was that?
The mascot for Honey.
Okay,
No,
okay.
Honeycomb.
So yeah, the freaking honeycomb things. Those things are horrifying. Well, to like 9-year-old me, and I had a totally irrational fear, and I had the brains at that age to go, oh yeah, other people are gonna think I'm weird for being so scared of these, and I was right. So I just didn't ever say anything about my total irrational fear of the honeycomb character. And like I would have to sleep with my bathroom light on for the longest time.
You had a bathroom in your. Wait, no. Sorry.
Yeah, I have a room that connects to my sister's old room through a bathroom. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
But I would use the excuse that I always had to pee at night, even though everyone knew that that wasn't true.
Dude,
Because I would just pee the bed.
Oh man, I really have to pee.
Because I didn't want to get up.
Was it the
You
honeycomb
don't wanna-
monster's fault?
Dude, I've actually done that when I used to live in apartments when I was really little, and my sister was like, "Hey, get up, get up." I was like, "No." Like, why? I peed the bed. I didn't. It's like, no, you didn't. And then I did. Like, I was fully awake. I was like, huh, well, fuck you, I did.
Trying to prove me wrong, kid, huh? Huh? You
And
think you're tough?
also, I'm the youngest, by the way. I'm the youngest. And I was like, fuck you, I did pee. Like, I was like, see, I did, see? Yeah, I was like, look,
Were
see,
you
I
just
did
like
pee the
so
bed.
proud that you just pissed the bed that you had to
No,
make sure they knew?
No, I didn't want to get up, so I was like, no, I peed the bed. I was like, oh, well, no, you didn't get up. Yeah, I didn't look.
You were so proud of it as a little kid. It's just Yeah, look, I peed the bed, I swear.
Dude,
Because you don't have to
okay,
clean it
so the
up.
thing about autism is you don't really get social interaction. You don't really like pick up on like body fucking
Like body language and social
yeah, body
cues.
language. Yeah. So,
I had to do research about it.
and you don't really talk. Like you don't talk when you're little.
Yeah. I mean, I have two sisters who are, so.
I
Yeah.
vividly remember my mom telling me that my first words or first sentence was "take a bath with soap." I don't know why.
My first word was ball.
Dude, nuts.
Oh, when I was living in the apartment, me and my sister would do this dumb thing where like we would grab each other's hand and like, spin really fucking fast around, and then like until we just fall from like how fast we were spinning. So we did that, and one day there was those hangers that have the little hoops in them. I
Yeah.
fell at one of those, and the skin on my pinky was basically
Oh,
flying.
hey, can I cut you off there?
Oh, that was the end of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, I still don't know how it healed, but yeah, I have no idea. Like, I just remember that happened, and now
It's the magic of youth.
uh, another time. I'll let you
Oh my
talk after
gosh,
this one
how
story, okay?
stupid are you?
This one time, too. Like
He
I
has
said,
a
I'm
lot of
surprised I
stories.
survived. So I was watching my brother or my sister play like a Disney princess game on the DS. And I was chewing my
I
pinky
had
nail.
that too.
And I was chewing my pinky nail, and like I was chewing it, and it became like a hangnail. So I just kept on pulling. Then my pinky was bleeding a lot, so I went to the living room. And Mom was like, "Hey, my pinky's bleeding. Like I need a band-aid."
I remember there was a pool. There's my neighborhood pool, okay? This one's a short one. I can probably let you figure it out just by saying there was a no diving sign.
Oh god. I wonder where
I
this
didn't
goes.
I didn't follow the no diving sign. And I dove in a 2-foot pool when I was 3 foot.
And that's how I broke my nail.
No. I used to do this stupid. Okay, so both of my sisters, I only have 2 sisters as siblings. But they were both cheerleaders and I was a gymnast. I recently stopped and I've gotten more into just weights instead of athletics. But anyway,
He's the fit one of the group.
I'm getting swole. No,
Chubby.
I'm still a twig. But anyway, so they both we have a trampoline in our backyard because we got the best property out of our neighborhood, so we have like a good amount of area to put a trampoline. We even have a tree house and stuff like that. My grandpa was a carpenter. Anyway, ADD.
ADD. That's ADHD.
Shut up. So, they would teach me how to do flips and stuff on the trampoline, and I was terrible at it. Basically. And I invented this new trick. I call it the pencil snapper. Okay. You want to know why I called it that?
Did you land on your head?
I would do a like board position, arms by my sides, legs completely straight down, and jump head first onto the trampoline, bounce off of my head and land. And my sisters were terrified every time I did that because I didn't know the concept of snapping your neck.
I was so used to. Oh, I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Alright.
Okay.
I have a fun story. So back when I used to live in Independence, first of all, can I invite one more person?
Sure, feel free. Oh, I just ate rotten flesh. I'm a freaking idiot.
Let me send a.
Okay, I can.
server
I have a similar story to yours. Don't get in front of the door, cat. My cat just was right in front of the door when I opened it.
I'll finish. I'll finish
Anyway,
this story after. I'll let you do this first, and then.
So, It was similar to yours. I was jumping on a trampoline. I decided to do a front flip. I landed one on my not on my head, like on my neck sideways.
Let me think. Oh, you I was in when I did gymnastics and stuff like that. We had these things called it's not a leotard, it's a unitard because it instead of going between your crotch, it turns into pants. It turns into shorts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's meant for guys, basically. And then you put a small pair of then you put a smaller I mean the same size pair of shorts over that because to hide,
Why?
But anyway,
why does wear shorts?
okay.
Why
Anyway.
is it so complicated?
So you'd have this one piece shirt tank top type thing elastic that would go into the shorts, and then you'd put a small another pair of shorts on top of that. So basically, this one kid, he was pretty young still. He couldn't handle the pressure that the mental pressure and the physical pressure of competing. The physical being the very, very tight outfit.
The very tight. They like it tight.
They always tell us. They always told us before you put it on, use the restroom.
Of
Did he
course.
piss himself?
He didn't use the restroom.
Did he piss himself?
Yes.
I mean, that makes total sense to me.
I want to tell
It
everyone
was-
now. I'm sadistic. I laugh at
And
people.
no. Hold on.
Dumb shit.
That's not even the best part.
Oh my god.
Since it was so tight, I don't know the physics or anything about it.
Did he go up?
It went up.
Of course.
It just kept going up. And then he ran to the restroom, and he said it got all the way up to the very bottom of your ribs.
Your diaphragm.
Yeah, this kid was like 6 or 7, but
Oh my god.
this kid was ripped though. He was like 112 pounds of muscle.
Dude.
Okay, that's probably really inaccurate. He was probably like 90
probably. Yeah, probably
but
like way less.
still, like this dude was huge. He made me jealous. He got all the kids, all the girls on the playground. I swear.
He got all of the cookies.
Damn, all of them.
All of
Probably. All of them. But after that, he was known as Piss Boy.
No one ever heard about it because I'm a good friend like that.
You're just
But-
a good person enough to not tell anyone.
As a kid, I
Yeah.
was not that good of a friend because one time in PE, my friend was wearing a hoodie, so I crapped the hoodie pot and just yanked as hard as I pulled as hard as I could. I just somehow and for some reason fucking just straight up choked him out.
Um,
And so I was trying to
Yes. Go.
the kid logic. Oh, I hit you, so you can hit me. I was trying to get him to do that instead of tell the teacher.
Of course, normal things.
oh,
Yeah, you choke
So-
someone out and then do that.
so basically, I have
Wait,
two sisters.
Wait. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus.
Alright, introduce yourself. Female.
Me, I'm Papa.
No.
You have a new person.
Hi, I'm faceless. What's up?
You have no
Hey.
face?
Hello.
Hello. Who are you, my guy?
I am pretty good. I'm tired.
You sound like a Monty Python character, Papa.
Wait, what?
I sound like a Monty Python character.
Yeah, when you said that, when you said, how are you?
How are you? Help me! I am under the water. Please help.
This isn't dumb. It's dumb but hilarious. Help, I am under the water. That's
Okay,
not Monty
so
Python. How dare
Tell
you?
your story and then I got a beautiful one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. One time. Oh, I have a good one. So I have two sisters. they're both older than me. One is right now, I think, 22. She has a kid and she lives on her own on the military base. Anyway, and then my other sister, she's 18, I think, and she
my
still
God.
lives here.
She lives with you, but you don't know her age.
We don't really care.
Age is just a number, am I right?
No, okay. So my grandmother, abuela, the Hispanic one, or Nana, we call her Nana, but she is really good at like knitting and stuff. But anyway, she makes these huge Santa bags. I could probably send you a picture later. These massive Santa bags. This
Goodie
was when I
bags?
was like 9 or 10, maybe younger, and
Goodie bags?
they were huge. They were freaking huge, and I'm a small guy. I'm 5'6".
I actually don't know
So
how tall I am. My nose is bleeding.
oh rip. No, okay. So I'm 5'6", so you can only imagine how small I was back then.
A
And
midget.
so me and both of my sisters could fit in our own bags, and we could fit, like, there was recreation room inside.
Recreation room.
No, okay. And I remember being terrified of being stuck in there with my sisters in control because they were demonic,
Of course.
And my sister was a dick.
as one does. And
As one does.
It's normal.
and and one time I was sitting in the bag just because, like you do.
Yeah, you're a kid. You want to sit in the bag.
It was like this felt bag. I still have it, I think.
Felt
Anyway,
bag? Did it feel soft?
anyway, hold on. But it had drawstrings like a hoodie type thing to seal it, and my sisters would tie it like a knot. Tie it. We have 3 stories in our house, and we were on the main floor, which is the middle. And there's wooden stairs going into the basement.
Did they
Oh,
just fucking
no.
drop you down?
No, they did psychological horror. They
The
took me,
best.
dragged me around, so didn't know where we were going, and they told me I was right on the edge of the stairs, and if I move, I will fall. I believed them. So I sat there for like an hour. It was probably like 5 minutes, but I was young, so it felt like freaking forever.
Yeah, time has no meaning when you're a kid.
Yeah, no, and I sat there what felt like forever. And then my mom comes by and she goes, "Why are you sitting in the middle of the floor?" And I go, "What do you mean? I'm on the stairs." She goes, "No, you're in the middle of the floor. And I literally screamed. I was so mad. And my sisters knew they could tell me anything and I'd believe it.
That's
And-
amazing.
That's slightly true still, but don't test it.
You're in water right now.
Damn it.
Not again.
No.
My hand's trapped under my cat.
Oh, lovely.
Hold on, I'll see if
Yeah,
I
I have to
can
play my
find.
game with
I'm gonna
one
take a
hand.
pic. See if I can find that bag really quick.
Alright.
I'll be right,
Well,
be right back.
I have a fun story when you come back.
I'll put you on
No
speaker.
one cares about
Oh,
the
okay.
stories.
Okay, geez, fine, I won't.
No, tell it.
No, tell it, please.
Alright, so
Nah, never mind, don't.
this was back before I moved where I am now, right? So I think I was around 3 or 4 when this happened. So we had Spider-Man suits, you know, the nice ones, like you got the normal Spider-Man suit, and then you got the Tobey Maguire black suit, right? So I was in that. My brother was in the normal one, right? And we got bored, so we were messing around at on our little like playset outside, right? So we were just running up the slide and everything, you know, normal. Well, it got very it got to a very fun point where we were like right at the top of the slide, right? And my brother just said fuck it and pushed me off. And this is the story of how I broke my collarbone for the first time.
I never book a
Because
bone.
he legitimately, he just said, fuck it, pushed me off, and then tried to lie the whole thing over, saying I fell. And for the longest time, even despite the fact I knew exactly what happened, I believed him. I completely believed him, even though, I clearly watched him push me. He went AFK in the middle. But I clearly watched him push me, And he's just like, oh yeah, you fell off. And to this day, he still, ignores the fact that I know he pushed me off and says, yeah, no, I never pushed you off.
Dude, that's
Fuck.
that's how I was
Exactly.
with that's how I was with how I told you about how the pineapple can thing when my sister stepped on it.
Yeah.
Until very recently, like a few weeks ago, I was like, no, I didn't. You stepped on it. I didn't do it. Because, I was little. So I'm like, no, I didn't. How would I even fucking open a can?
Or there's a story, this happened,
Oh,
when I was
hold on,
4 through 5, And this is the first time I would, ever sprain my ankle, right? And now I do it constantly. Anyways,
Uh-huh.
Of course you have it.
so, yeah, exactly. So this was a one-story house with, technically it would be 2 stories, but one was a basement. So, we had a window. It wasn't too far off the ground, but it was high enough where, if you fell it the wrong way, you would very much hurt yourself. So I decided, we all decided as a group it'd be a good idea to jump out. We never hurt ourselves until one time. I jumped out, and I don't know what was different about the way I jumped out this time, but the way I fell kind of just forced my ankle to the side, and it felt beautiful for months. I don't know why we didn't do anything to fix it, but we didn't. So it was painful for literal fucking months. But I forgot one thing with that's my favorite part about the breaking a bone. I got a beautiful sling that had elephants on it.
That's pretty
Man.
gnarly, dude.
Want to hear about the time, 2 times, where I got cut on the size of my eye socket.
Can we please stop with the body gore? I'm gonna vomit.
That's a lot of my
That's
childhood, dude. Just getting hurt. So the first time was out when I was a baby. I was at my grandma's place. I pulled on the cat's tail really hard, and it scratched either the left or the right side of my eye socket. And later, when I was still a kid, I was hanging off the bunk bed. I hit a wooden chair on the corner. It was like a square thing. My cat is biting my arm now. Anyway, yeah, it looked like
You talking about
the
me?
wooden chair thing. The wooden chair when I hit the corner of my eye. It looked like I was crying blood. My mom just took a picture of it.
God.
Yeah, I got hurt. And I call this is the mac and cheese incident. Uh, so I was making mac and cheese. When I was little, I had like a perfect way of making it, and I don't know how. I forgot it, but it was like you did something before you should have done it.
Yay!
And so one day I was doing it, then I accidentally tipped it over, and the hot water spilled all over my nose. And this is like scalding hot. So that fucking hot. Then years later, when I was a kid, like after that, I thought for some reason oh, because for some reason I could smell stuff really good now. It's probably because my body was glowing. But I thought because of that, I got super smelly.
I mean, you were a small child. I mean that.
Yeah, my
kinda
brother
makes up
convinced
for
me
it.
that. Yeah, my brother convinced me that I couldn't drink 7-Up because I wasn't 7 and up.
My sister convinced me that if I got heartburn, I was pregnant.
My very first thing I cooked on a stove was popcorn.
First thing I cooked in the microwave was a hair tie because I didn't know what would happen.
Nah, what's the first thing you cooked on the stove?
First thing I cooked on a stove let's think. It's probably honestly fried eggs that I massively destroyed.
Fried eggs. I tried to put popcorn kernels on the stove and it was popping. My mom was like, "What the fuck?" And like, "Look, popcorn! I want to cook popcorn." Yeah, I was like, "I want to cook popcorn. Can you give me some popcorn kernels?"
Um,
I used to save popcorn kernels because I thought I could remake them.
Ow, fuck, ow, fuck, ow, fuck! Quit biting
my
me,
leg.
you dick!
No, I used to literally. Okay, so they have salt on them, right? Okay,
Ow,
so
fuck, ow, fuck, ow!
I'd save them without putting them in my mouth, obviously, because that would be disgusting. But and then I'd save them, and then I'd put them back in the bag, and then I'd put it on the counter to save for later. And then guess what would happen? Someone would throw it away. And it never registered to me that saving them is actually helping me in any way. And I just kept doing it
uh,
for the rare times we had
popcorn, of
those
course.
popcorn. I also met my feet.
All right. I think I've told two of the people here this story. But you know how you can't just easily rip like a orange peel, right?
Hey, Ken.
Well, not like a full. Okay, it depends. Listen,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know you can break through it, but like, you know how when you're just trying to like lightly rip at it, you can't do that, right?
Yeah, I gotta
guess.
jam your
Alright,
fucking.
and you know
gotta
how
jam
you
your
can
thumb
hardly
in.
cut things with a butter knife without like legitimately trying.
Yeah,
So I was
I think I
3.
see where this is going.
So I
Why
was
is it always
3.
3?
Because the time span I was not where I live right now was I think 3 to no, I was around 2 to 6. So that's why all of these stories are like stupid, and plus from around like
Oh yeah, because you stopped being stupid after 2 to 6 years old.
no, I
Of
stopped being
course.
stupid when I moved here because I didn't have a meth head mom not stopping me from this.
Well, you still act stupid sometimes. You're addicted to energy drinks. That's pretty dumb.
All right, listen. It's
What? It's unhealthy.
it's
You want to
not
talk
an
about
addiction.
unhealthy?
But
You
I
told me
decided
that it is.
I decided it'd be a good idea to grab a butter
I'm gonna
knife
mute real quick.
and continuously try to cut an orange peel. Well, it definitely backfired because yes, I did end up cutting through the orange peel, which made me happy. But the bad part was I cut my finger deep with a butter knife. And if
How?
you understand how hard that is,
How?
exactly, I cut like almost bone deep. It was
Yeah,
very
do you
close
not
to
know
not
how?
being so.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how a butter knife is. Cause there is like divots on one side, but the other side is just smooth.
Yeah.
So you can't
Yeah.
cut shit. How the fuck did you cut your hand then? Like,
I
I'm
don't
so fucking confused. Like, you would have to brute force
Yeah, and as a youngling, I was brute forcing it.
that.
I mean,
As a
that was
young
like
one.
one of my first
And
things I
can
said.
the room.
Oh god, I said I brute forced it. Did I not?
Oh, yes, but why would you cut it that hard? Like,
I was
Uh,
young and stupid. Okay.
You were young and
I
stupid.
remember one time I was a kid and I wanted to do the dishes. So I grabbed the plate, held it over the floor, not in the sink, looked at my mom and just dropped it.
Oh boy. All right. What were you saying before they all interrupted?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
There was this Diva. I think that's, I don't know. I can never pronounce it right. Well, she was. I'm playing capture the flag, and she was fucking standing in one spot with her turn out. It was just like spinning around in a circle. Shit, I was like, what the fuck? I like turned around. It was like, what?
Didn't I do that to you once? I swear I did that in one of the custom matches we did.
I'll like team. Don't be a dick. I'll like
Amazing.
What is
myself.
she playing? Is that?
Overwatch.
They're playing
Oh, yeah,
Overwatch. Amazing. I love Overwatch.
Robert, I still have your axe, and till now I have not seen the name of such axe.
Oh, okay.
I have now seen the name of the axe, and I am now putting it away.
So, since obviously
No.
when I upload this, that's not going to be seen, the name of the axe is Huge Anime Titties. And so,
Which is just a disappointing name in general. Like,
it's
why?
such a beautiful name for it.
What about
It is
the duck sign? Are we gonna leave the duck?
I need to build the
What?
back up to it since
A
someone
duck.
had to burn it down. I mean, you
A
did
duck.
burn it down on a Wednesday, so it's okay. But
Isn't the podcast supposed to be children's stories? Faceless hasn't said any stories.
It can be literally
I
anything.
mean,
No, come here.
Faceless,
heal
do you want to say any?
Now, do you want to
No.
tell any kid stories?
Oh, fuck. Apparently I'm Mercy now. And I'm flying. I go
Okay.
fly. Pew, 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 pew,
Do
pew.
you wanna tell any childhood stories that might be funny?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been all just talking about
I don't know, actually. I'll probably join back in a bit because one of my friends is here. So
All right.
y'all have
Fact of the day.
it.
Ooh.
Okay. Abandoned us.
Faceless is an amazing guy. Do not say any different.
I thought they were golf.
No. Faceless is God.
Someone tried to pull
Anyways. What?
Someone goes, so do you call girls dude? And I go, yeah, I call everyone dude. And they go, so you frick dudes? And I was like,
Only
Yeah.
if they're cute enough.
and
I do.
he ran. He freaking ran. Too bad he wasn't cute enough.
What about me?
What if you would you have won after me?
I would have, but I was also very underweight and had no muscle in my legs. Oh, so I'm
I'm overweight and I have like a shit ton of muscle mass on my leg.
I'm 15 and guess my weight.
I'm older than you. I'm older than all of you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Guess, hold on,
That's
guess
fair.
my weight. Seriously,
Aren't you like
seriously.
90
150.
something?
No, I'm more than that. Sadly,
150.
More than 90?
Yeah,
150.
I'll tell you, I am 100 something.
Like 120,
150.
What? No.
Around
150.
120, 130?
Oh, yes, actually, in between there.
Alright, 127.
I'm 123.
Alright, I'm over here
Skinny bitch.
16, 182.
I actually don't know my weight.
Yeah, well, I am very self-conscious. I'm sorry.
I'm also subconscious. That's why I wear baggy t-shirt like hoodies and jackets.
Hey, same.
Hey. Also, I know the podcast. You won't be able to see this, but look at this fucking thing.
What is
The
it?
title is from a video clip, and the title is "A Puzzle That Never Repeats." And there's and they both repeat. Like fucking. It's just.
So,
I'm very analytical sometimes, so yeah, that's.
I kind of wanna have at least one sane thing.
You're a fucking stone kid.
I kind of
Sounds
wanna
like a giant hole in my. Oh, sorry.
I wanna do like every stream have at least one really cool fact in it. So if any of you guys have those, just a fact we can do.
A fact?
Yeah, just like since we're nearing like the 1 hour mark, and not
Okay, so
the
what?
golden Bidoof.
Okay,
Please.
what type of fact do you want?
Just something interesting.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Maybe like
Now I'm
percentage
saying
of
because
something.
so in ancient Greece, there was a thing that people would do, like males would take
Slavery.
no,
Okay,
no that's,
hold up. No, we're not
Oh,
going
listen.
into this.
no, not
Sorry,
slavery, not
sorry.
slavery. Adult males would take adult children and
Wait,
basically groom them.
wait. Adult children.
Wait.
No, I mean male children.
Okay.
And they would
Adult
groom
children.
them, because back then, grooming a child was actually a okay thing to do back then.
Yeah.
And Hercules, in one of his challenges when he was fighting the Hydra, he took his brother's son with him. But in a lot of other myths, he would also fuck him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's Greek mythology.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Have
I
you
mean,
met Zeus? Wait. Is that the right mythology? I don't know
Yeah,
my
it's Greek.
mythologies.
It's Greek. Actually,
Okay,
the Greek hero is Heracles,
Then
the Roman. The one we say Hercules is the Roman one.
that is true.
So it's
Hold up,
so
yeah.
it's the wrong one because Romans rip off Greeks and they're shitheads. I'm really into Greek mythology, by the way. So yeah, it's Heracles, and he was named that because they wanted to be like, hey, look, Heracles, see, don't kill him. Hey, Hera, don't kill him, see. Yes, that's literally why he was named Heracles, just so Hera wouldn't fucking kill him. Also, Hera knew that Hercules was gonna be born, so she got Zeus to make it where the next born in the family would be the king. Then she kidnapped the god of pregnancy, of giving birth, and
Fertility?
No,
No,
god of birth. It's
never.
literally a god of birth.
What was her name? I know
So
it was her.
So Hera kidnapped her, and forced Hercules' cousin to be born prematurely, so he grew up scrawny, and then
Along came Zeus.
a maid of the Heracles family tricked Hera into releasing the god of pregnancy. So Hera turned her into a ferret or mink, and the family actually kept her. The family actually kept the mink and like took care of it.
One of my
Lol.
favorite things about Greek mythology is just the fact that that one bitch just got turned into a spider because she couldn't weave good enough.
Oh no, the reason why.
It's
And,
because she challenged a god and said she was better than a god. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and also, there is, because there are some myths which show, like, oh, the gods are evil, and it was from one person. Only one, like, Greek author did that, and they did it because they were, like, salty about something.
I mean, even
So,
saying
yeah.
that, though, there was times where if you look back at some of the shit they did, they very much were.
Yeah,
Oh.
gods,
It's not.
okay, back to that, okay,
But
so
none of
now,
the shit.
when we think of God, we think, like, oh, it's all the good stuff. No.
No,
back
they
then,
were actually
gods,
tortured and
They were
shit.
seen.
No,
They were
listen,
seen as
back then-
powerful
no,
people.
Yeah.
They were seen as.
Back then, in Greek mythology, the gods they weren't pictured as, oh, they're all the good things. They were pictured as all the normal things, like, how the
Like-
civilization acts.
And even
And
then,
all the Greeks didn't really have that high opinion on women, so
yeah.
that's why a lot of the gods were shit to women.
And even
Hold on.
then, there was whole things where it was like the back then, a lot of them like the gods were actually like real people they knew, like especially if we're going into like Egyptian mythology. Like it a lot of them were real people, but you know, everything that
Yeah.
they did was a lie. Like Ra, that was a real person. That was an actual person. I know, I'm pretty sure their name wasn't Ra, but they were a real person, and they
right?
were just, you know, they were pretty much by the
Uh,
fucking by Egyptians called a deity, and that's why Ra is in Egyptian, you know, mythology and everything. That's why Ra
uh,
is the god of the sun.
a fun fact about Romans, when you know how when they took over a thing, they integrated religion into theirs.
Hmm.
And how they did that was it was like, oh, the Egyptians, the Greek gods were passing through and turned into these animals because a titan or a monster called Typhon, who was like actually gave the gods like a run for their money because he was so powerful,
Yeah.
and that they had to trap him under Hephaestus's forge. They had to turn into animals and go and pass through Egypt, and that's why the gods have like animal faces. So they just basically like, oh, they worship these because like the gods were to transform or some shit like that.
Throughout
Um,
history, everything is just kind of fucked, though.
Oh yeah.
Like,
there was this one time. There was this one
In
time that
Aztec.
that the Christian God, actually, Christian God. There was I can't remember the exact verse or thing or whatever, but there was these kids, these bunch of rabble rousers that just went around and they were making fun of this bald man. And what do you think a good punishment for kids making
Death,
fun of a man would
death,
be?
death.
smiting
Is it
them.
death? Is it death?
Spawning bears to
Death.
maul them.
So death.
That's
Dude,
amazing.
imagine being like, God,
Hold on.
these children are bullying me. Help
There-
me. And God's like,
there was
got it.
Got it. Accidentally.
There was
And then after they mom, like, oh my God. I mean, dear Lord, I did not mean this. I mean, like, get the how? Why'd you kill? Dude,
there was this chart showing all of the recorded like kills by Satan compared to God.
God
And
pulled
guess how
off
many
more
kills?
successful kills.
Guess how many? Guess how many? Hold on, wait. Let me look it up.
well, it's supposed that God is this vengeful God who's like, if you do
Yeah.
not follow him,
I or like
which is
if
bullshit. Because shouldn't shouldn't a God be like more welcoming to his people
yeah,
and not like, hey, you're not following these strict rules, you're gonna fucking die.
or like even thinking about
Okay.
this, the fact
Oh yeah,
that
and
like
monks.
in history, a lot of like the actual monarchs and all that were just kings and monarchs because they were chosen by the Pope, who was believed to be literal fucking godly, like
Yeah, he's
God
supposed to be like
said.
a way
yeah,
that God passed through him.
he
And
was
back
basically
then,
like a
popes was dude, popes was so corrupt back then. It's hilarious.
yeah, like if you look back, I forgot which king
There
it
was a
was,
pope that
but the
there was a
Pope
pope.
was
Oh,
literally the king at that point because the king
yeah, the Catholics
he
have too
was
much
there in like he was only there for about I don't know. I think he was like only 40 years, which most of them was going along then. But that's only because when he became king, he was 3. Because his father died and he was the next in line. So, you know, they chose him to be king. And I don't understand why, but he decided he didn't really want to use his powers as king and pretty much let the fucking Pope choose all of his, like, everything. And I think that was, like, one of the only kings that wasn't overthrown, like, that wasn't fully overthrown or even tried to be overthrown because it was the Pope doing everything instead of the king.
And
Or,
if you went
like,
against that, you're basically going against the Pope, which
you're
you
going
die.
against God. Like, it was
I mean-
believed that you were going against God there, and that was the whole issue. Like,
it wasn't even a question whether to overthrow him or not. It's just like a
Don't.
no,
You can't.
you can't do
No,
that.
You can't.
you can't overthrow
there was a-
God. And it's like,
You can't
There was a-
overthrow
it's-
the Pope because
it's-
he's literally the borderline of your religion.
it's that, or
Uh,
like, back in history, they used to also try and, they tried to fix everything the king was doing by killing his wife off. And if that didn't help him,
It
then
didn't
he'd
kill
their
her
family.
off. They killed her.
And
There
then,
was a Pope that got mad at a bishop, so guess what he did?
killed him.
Fucking guess something else, goddammit.
Was I right?
Something else. Guess something else.
He smited him.
Talking about
Fuck
old
you,
time
you're
people.
wrong. He stabbed him a shit ton and cut off his dick.
Of course.
In the
course.
cathedral, by the way.
Caesar?
In the cathedral and just let him die.
No,
A2
Caesar was what, 37 times in the chest? Don't worry. And that
That
wasn't
guy
even
stabbed
their
a
first
shit ton of-
attempt.
That's
And then-
Detroit becoming human. That's a
Did you
different
know,
thing.
And
you
that
know
wasn't
how
even their
mythology.
first
Hey
attempt.
guys,
He was like,
guys.
he was shanked that many times. Like, that many. So many fucking times and didn't die. And that was the final time they were going to try. And it killed him.
I always remember A2 Brute.
Yeah. Well, we
It
actually
means
don't
you
know
too,
if he
Brutus.
said that. We actually don't know if he said that.
Wasn't Brutus his apprentice?
Brutus was a really good friend of his.
There was.
I can't.
No, Brutus was the guy that was like, oh hey, let's kill him, I think. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Anyway, fuck, what was I doing? Oh yeah, you know how the First World War started, like, the king was killed? The assassin that killed him was
Duke.
walking home from a failed assassin attempt that same day.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
didn't he see him out the diner window and just shoot him straight there?
Yeah, or something, yeah, he was like, oh my god, and it's like, holy fuck, he's right there, I can do it again. And like, and then, and I just find it, I know I shouldn't, but I find it fucking hilarious that,
It's extremely ironic
Germany,
because he fails it.
and that, no,
And then he.
I find it
and
really
then he
fucking
gets
funny
it.
that Germany got all the blame afterwards, even though it was, assassin killed him, so all these, like, treaties, like, they, all the treaties were like, oh, we have to go towards this person, and then this person has to go, like, there's a whole cycle of having to go to war, and then Germany takes the blame.
And then everyone kept peeing each other off, so everyone
Yeah,
was
and at the
involved.
very end, he's like,
And that's how the
Germany
Great
did it.
Depression started.
Yeah, like, Germany did it.
One of
Actually,
Hitler.
the Great Depression happened because the stock market somehow crashed,
yeah.
and
One of-
that's how they keep the money. That's how they invest money is from
One
stocks.
of my favorite, like, things about World War II was the fact that, Germany was the ones trying to take over, right?
World War II? Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we already knew they
Japan as
couldn't
well.
try and No, it was Germany. Japan was there to help. Japan
well,
was
they
giving
also-
everything to Germany. Like,
No, they
directly
actually
after
took,
they get them.
They were
They
just
took a
giving
lot
them
of
the
islands in the
resources
Pacific.
that,
Yeah,
like,
they were pretty much giving them, like,
Well, keeping those
everything
islands.
there, and then giving them power there, but still keeping it, of course.
and then giving them a handkerchief and waving them goodbye, like,
Yeah.
type thing.
So it was pretty much giving it to them. Well,
See, and the thing is,
It-
Germany was actually doing really good.
Germany
But then
would
the
have taken
Japan-
over pretty much the entire world if they
The
didn't.
Japan
If
was like-
Japan didn't go greedy, like if Japan.
No, they did. They
If
weren't.
you're-
No, listen.
Oh,
Listen, they weren't greedy. They just wanted to get it out of the way, so there wasn't a chance to do it.
And
And
like
they fucked up, of course. Like they failed.
one of the funniest parts of it is the fact that everyone like if I remember correctly, literally everyone knew we were working on the atom bomb as well. And then Japan decides to, just kind of Pearl Harbor, and
They were just trying to get us out of the race
Yeah.
completely.
and we were
Yeah,
in
they're
the
trying to
middle.
get where we wouldn't be a problem. Even though
That-
we were trying, like,
yeah,
we were
and
trying
here's
really
the
hard
thing.
not to get involved as well.
Literally, all
hilarious,
that
'cause
did for them was get rid of our navy. We still had tons of
Some
like
of it.
air support. Like
Yeah, and the thing,
I don't know if it got rid of our navy more than
didn't.
just
no,
because
it
just,
took,
like,
it
broke
hurt
it.
it. It didn't get rid of it. It just hurt it a lot.
But like that and the fact that, they knew we were working on the atom bomb and we're like, fuck it, right?
hey,
And-
test blast, let's go.
And we
So,
weren't like we
we
were
didn't
trying the.
Dude, we didn't even
Yeah.
fucking like destroy them with atom bombs. I'm pretty sure they were just dead ass hydrogen bombs.
No, they were atomic.
It was
was
Little
too
Boy
atomic.
and Fat Man.
Because it couldn't have been atomic because it wasn't breaking an atom.
And hydrogen bombs are bigger than atomic.
But it wasn't breaking an atom, so it wasn't atomic. We were working on the atom bomb.
But hydrogen is way bigger than an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
And
that's what
and
we
the
got
thing,
rid of
and what
Hiroshima
makes me
and,
laugh a
what was the other
lot
one?
is
What was the other
Nagasaki.
one we got? Yeah.
what made me laugh a lot was that we were trying, like the president was trying the hardest not to get involved.
Exactly. Like
And then we
when-
just nuke someone.
Yeah, and then when it started like we're gonna
Wasn't that
fucking
Harry S.
kill
Truman?
them.
yeah.
Yeah, Harriet Truman. He was in
I
a wheelchair. And
I
he
actually
had, like,
go.
these-
I actually go to the church where he met his wife, so that's pretty cool.
We can go to his house if we wanted to, really. It's just an
Wow.
independence.
just straight steal
Hardcore
items from
about
it. There's a kid that stole a brick from an ancient Roman thing and was like flaunting it.
And then Rome came by and said, "Hey, if you don't give this to us, we're gonna bomb you."
He hurled his thunderbolt. Oh, I accidentally made a heart.
How long has this recording been going?
Hour and 7 minutes.
Oh wow, this is so easy. Now I see why people do it. We just talked about Nazis the whole time.
Oh god.
Button.
I love how like one of the first things we said was, "Let's not go into Nazis," and here we are.
We're
I
talking about-
wanted to intervene,
not
but you guys
specifically
seemed so
talking about it.
involved with it. I was just like, okay, hold on, wait. Back to the thing I was saying earlier with the kill count from God to Satan.
Yeah.
So Satan racks up with a good score of 10 kills, and that includes trades for souls.
Yeah.
And God racks in with a startling 2,038,344 confirmed smites, kills, and executions.
Okay,
Have
now how many
confirmed,
of those?
'cause you know the
How
off.
many of those
Like,
was
the
because
odds
of
are
the
so
art?
many more.
Indirect executions. I
Alright.
think that's why the number's so high, because of the whole arc thing.
Well, he did it
that was
because
technically
everyone.
direct, though. That was
Well,
direct.
He
Well,
wasn't
and
the
he-
one snapping their neck. He was the one spawning the water to drown them.
And he did it because.
Hold up. Okay, that's just kind of
Trying
funny.
to
I'm
explain.
sorry. That's like
Anyway, yeah, that is funny. He did it because everyone was so like enveloped in sin of shit like that. Like everyone was sinning. a
Sex,
lot.
drugs, and rock and
So they
roll
would-
and
So
soda
he was
pop.
like, "Hey, let's just restart."
He just hit Control Z
Yeah, he
like
just restarted. He was
a
like, "Yeah, let's go."
thousand times.
And
Undo.
and
What?
by
I just have to say,
by the Bible standards, everyone is related. Doesn't matter who you are, you're
Yeah.
related. So everything's incest. And they even like acknowledge that because
no
You
incest,
could
but
have
here you go.
sex
Here's
with pe-
incest.
No, listen. They said you could marry and have sex with people. It was like this. It was fucking complicated, dude. Like, it was fucking complicated system. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, a lot of the things that are in the Christian Bible and all that they're totally against, but the Bible is perfectly
What?
fine with. It's like
And what is it?
one of the main things that like Catholic and all those churches are against is incest. And here they are. One of the main things in the Bible or anything is incest.
Well, it's supposed to be like you're not. It's not supposed to be a close family. It's supposed to be like really far away, like not related that much.
But even then, there was like so many
Mhm.
times in the Bible where it
Also,
was close family.
Also, the man shall not lay with man.
I was gonna say something
It's a
about that.
typo.
Man shall
Well, it's not a typo. It's a misprint because it's supposed to be man.
man sleeps with young man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
supposed
man
to be
shall not sleep with
pedophilia.
boy. And it's
So
against
being
pedophilia.
gay is completely fine.
But the issue was the entire.
It's actually against in the military. Higher ranking
Yeah.
officers used to take advantage of the younger men because they couldn't say anything about it, or they would be kicked out of the military and possibly disgraced.
And okay, back in like 1950s, there was a lot of gay people in the army. So some higher ups were like, "Hey, we gotta stop this," and people were like, I'll try," but trying to get a list of all the people who are gay, and being like, because a lot of people were. So they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot, like almost all of the army if you do this." And the higher ups were like, "Oh, fuck, okay."
Or like, you even go
I guess
into
also-
like back deep into when the King James Bibles, like all of those were being written. That was literally like, those were like what 4 or 5 old men in a room doing a circle jerk. And it's like,
Dude,
it's just an absolute like chaos.
monetization, chill.
Oh, want to hear something funny?
No, I'm actually allowed to
priest?
say circle jerk. I say it all the time.
Oh, nice.
A priest
Just not what I
said,
said
a
about
priest or a
circle jerks in
senator
the Air
who's really
Force.
religious. Spiritual heal. It's not like she isn't like, "Oh, this will kill everything." It's more like, "Oh, you can get into it if you want to." This is stuff like that.
So it's kind of like those healing herbs type of thing.
Yeah, like they're all crystals. Like there are some like crystals stuff.
Yeah, I know healing herbs. We had a
Yeah, healing. It's like mystical, like healing stuff.
yeah, I know a lot about
like
those.
that.
We had a substitute come in
she-
one time who would not
she
shut
got a
up
cheap-
about them.
She got a cheap place to set up a shop, which is amazing because this is the first time she actually has a place. She first did it in a house, and she decided to share it with a friend, Carsten's mom. And God, she's I have autism, so I don't like being touched that much unless it's like a friend or someone I know and I'm okay with.
Yeah.
So she would like hug me or something, like, and that'd make me like ugh, and then rub my hair, but I don't like people fucking with my hair.
Alright, so
I'm
one
okay
of the
with it.
first things I'm gonna do is touch her hair. I'm kidding.
I'm fine with you touching it. I know you.
Aw, thank
I'm
you.
fine with it.
Oh, you can touch me, that's for sure.
God damn
Anyway,
it.
and anyway,
Is that other person still on the call?
and when
No,
she opened
he
the
is.
when
Okay.
she opened the shop,
left.
she just got into it like 3 weeks ago, and she made a candle called the fuck off candle. Want to know what it's supposed to do?
Huh.
When you're in a fight with a loved one, they may and you should just light it and they go away, because that's a healthy way to do shit.
Yeah, let me.
I would just sit in a room full of candles and just meditate.
And no, listen.
I hope whoever
Okay,
buys
meditation
that
actually
knows
is
it's
good.
just called a joint.
Meditation actually is good for something.
Meditation is actually something that's been.
I
proven
can't
to be
get
good.
into it because ADHD is
Yeah,
a bitch,
exactly.
and I can't just sit still.
Hey, that's something
Well, I
we all
can, I
three.
just can't focus. And so no, I'm not done telling you about her, cause oh God, she my mom has like tarot card readings and all that, and meditation stuff classes, and she has her own shop now, cause it was but back then when they had to they shared one place, uh she would come in on her phone yelling at her husband in the middle of a class. Like, and when she saw it, she didn't care. She was like, "Ah," and hang up, like, "Oh my god!" Like it's just, and her husband and her are racist, and
Oh God.
which you think, but I slightly feel, I I used to slightly feel bad for him because she is so fucking horrible. But then he is also a huge jackass. Like
Who is
God.
this?
Also, uh, the parents of a kid at my school that no one likes, and no one likes them.
Oh, okay.
She's literally called the Karen of Big Spring. So yeah, you can probably. Just so fucking annoying, man. And most of the stuff that she used to like put stuff up was my mom's stuff, and she showed. So when she moved to, because in Pig Spring, you can't really. It's really limited for things you can buy for a shop. So it was like a house that split off into things. So my mom bought the other side and moved all of her stuff, and the lady was using so much of my mom's stuff that we had to take a lot of her stuff and put it on the floor, so it looked a lot like it looked almost empty when we moved everything. Then when she came to open it up and saw this, she was like, "Fuck you!" Tried to open the door and like just freaked out because we moved to a better part of the house, like set stuff up. And she's like, "Fuck you!" What the like just flipping out.
Jeez.
Yeah, she's horrible. Fucking horrible.
All right.
Her husband's horrible. They do have a kid that I do like called Michael. And he tried to run away, and he came back. I don't know what happened to him, though. But yeah, I never see him anymore.
I
And
haven't
it
seen
seems
Michael in months.
because Michael was actually pretty chill. Like, he's, like, fun to hang out with. But from what I've heard, he's just I don't know.
Michael is one of my middle names.
Hmm. Michael is my
I
middle
don't.
name.
Oh, wait, is it?
Yeah.
My middle name starts with a D.
Oh, what?
Dick.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Jane.
No.
Dick
Oh, I
and
thought
Jane.
you were calling me.
No. What?
I
Are you
said
sure
Dick
it's not
and
Jane?
It's Damien.
Of course.
Damien.
If you ever call me that, I will.
Number
fucking kill you.
15.
I don't like people
Burger
calling
King
me that
foot
anymore.
lettuce. The last thing you'd want on your Burger
yeah.
King burger is somebody else's foot fungus.
Also, the kid Carson, one time, me and my friends were talking about indented servants, and he
Yeah.
got fucking mad for some reason. So I literally got called to the office, and he was there. And the thing was like, you were talking about slavery, like. So I had to tell her that me and my friends were talking about indented servants and like shit. And she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Like,
Or, oh my God.
and he's a massive liar. He's a
I
massive
hate
liar.
I hate
'Cause
schools
he
for
tried
stuff
to
like
g-
that. Because
He tried to convince us that Bob Ross is his uncle.
I
And when we like said no, that's not true. They're like, "Oh no, he's my great uncle." Yeah. Like,
I
no, it wasn't the school. No, it wasn't the school that made. It was Carson saying like, "Hey, he's talking about like bad stuff." It was Carson's fault.
I don't like school because you can be talking about shit that like per se there is like what is it called? Doing volunteer work where you don't get paid and everything, right? So there can be times where you're talking about that, and they're instantly like, you were talking about slavery, were you? And it's like,
No, I never had that, dude.
I have. I've had it
There,
happen to me
there is a
multiple times.
problem at my school. There's like we have to keep most of the bathroom door open because shit ton of kids would like go in there and just vape.
Of course.
Yeah, just fucking like, dude, just do that when you get out of school. Like, I don't fucking smoke joints at school. I do that shit outside of it.
Alright.
Since we're talking about slaves,
Okay, do not. Let's not.
I had nothing else to say after
Oh
that.
my god, that's hilarious.
I just wanted to wait for the perfect
my-
comedic
Oh
timing.
god.
That
was good.
All
That was
right.
good timing.
Welcome back. You said you had a story, correct?
Welcome back. You got a story?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, it's back.
Hey.
I'm
He is
kidding.
back. Don't worry.
Tell the story.
Oh, I
Let's
wasn't
hear the
worried.
story.
There was this one time. It was like, it was my freshman fucking year. So there was this girl that I ended up liking for like a couple years. And, well, me and her were talking for a bit. Funniest thing happened. I caught her cheating on her boyfriend in the school bathroom, right?
Of course, that's normal.
Okay.
And, you
Yeah,
know, they're
normal.
down and dirty. I happened to be sitting in the bathroom while they were
They're
doing it.
fucking.
And finally, I was like, I finally
Clear your throat
come
loudly.
back and I go, you know, you would be prettier if you didn't moan like a slut. And she walked out of the bathroom, face like fucking redder than a fucking cherry. Crimson. And she was like,
Ow, fuck, okay, sorry, man. Jesus.
she got so fucking mad, dude. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. She's so mad at me. And she stopped talking to me. And then her boyfriend came over to me and he was like, did you send this video to me? I'm like, oh, the one of your girlfriend cheating? Yeah, that was me. And it's like, thank you. Actually, like, dead ass, thank you. And then he's like, oh, you
thanks.
was dating? I was like, fuck no. If she's a slut, then that means you're a slut as well. So get the fuck away from me, you horny dick bitch.
What the fuck?
Of course. I mean, I find that as normal. There has been, like, I have, in, like, what, the time span of the 2 years I've been in high school now, I have seen that type of shit multiple fucking times. Where you
I
just
haven't.
walk
I've
into
only
the
been
bathroom, and it's just, they're going at it.
2 enter, 3
I've
leave.
never had that. I've only been like in 2 relationships, and both of them, the person asked me, and I said yes because I didn't want to say no for some
I
reason.
have a funnier story than that one then.
And then I broke up with them like 2 days later. I don't like anyone at my school. I find almost every one of them annoying, or just they are fucking idiots.
If we're talking about breakups, I'm gonna tell you about this wonderful person who I just had a falling
both
out
my
with.
breakups are just
Oh,
me being like,
God.
hey, I don't want
Okay.
to date.
Let's let this other story be
No,
told
I-
before
I-
yours, Alec.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't-
go.
Okay.
Well,
Who,
time to
mine?
censor. Yeah.
Die, fucker. What?
All right.
Right.
You said
Who's
you had
telling
a
what?
story. You said you had
Oh.
a better one.
There was this girl outside my. Okay, you remember the beautiful name Quincy, right?
Oh
Nope.
God.
I need context.
When you said
not-
Quincy,
we're
I
not-
just imagined you doing serving hands, like going from your chest
Quincy.
out, like magically saying Quincy,
It's
Quincy.
the magical
Quincy
name.
Adams.
Quincy
fucking
Adam.
I'm
I
gonna
need-
leave it
Quincy
as
Adams.
you're not getting a background story on who this is. You're just going to know
But I need
they
one.
exist.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is a motherfucker who is a pedophile and a rapist. There.
Mm.
Pedophile rapist. Good to know.
Okay.
So whatever happens to them, they deserve it. Good.
So he decided he wanted to pick up 2 girls and bring them in front of my house, right? All of
And
a
fuck
sudden,
'em.
you hear one of the girls go, "Oh shit! I think he came in me."
You
And
told
you know-
me about that like right after it happened.
Wait! I want to tell the story. It's Well, I decided to walk outside because I was like, "Oh, I know that car. Oh, that shit! That's Quincy's car." Well,
Cringy.
all of a sudden, this girl's like, "Who the fuck are you and why are you outside your house?" I was like, I'm his ex, honey." And boy, was she pissed. She was drunk as fuck. So her friend was like, chill. But she was continuously trying to square up to me. I put her on her ass and broke her fucking nose. And I told her, don't ever talk to me like I don't know what situation's going on when I was put in the fucking situation.
Yeah.
I just like when dumbasses get hurt.
Funny fact. She has a baby on the way in about 9 months.
How old is
Makes
she?
sense.
14. He's 18.
14? I thought she was like 6. Holy fuck, man. Jesus.
Oh,
Dang,
he's
if you're
14.
raw dogging a 14-year-old, Jesus Christ.
God, man.
He only likes to hit it raw, but he doesn't like to take care of kids. This is
Oh,
gonna
boy.
sound really bad. Mixed parents be like, sorry, not sorry.
My sister's pregnant. She's 19.
See, that's a little bit better. She's
Yeah,
at least.
that is better, but and the thing is, her boyfriend, which no one in my family likes at all.
Oh, there's the bad part.
They're living in he's living in projects with his, under the name of his dad and his sister, which it's not. He shouldn't even be in
Oh,
there.
Jesus Christ, 2 came out at once. One
That's what she
minute.
said.
Anyway, his sister, his dad is actually pretty good. Like, he's actually a pretty okay dude. His sister and him are so fucking shitty and weird. Like, at one point we were like, are they fucking? Like, and so my sister was like being like, oh, I don't want to get pregnant, and he was like, oh, well, I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah,
What,
just
now your sister's 6 months in?
5 months actually.
Oh, I was actually close. I was just guessing.
Yeah, you were. She does want it, and my parents. She's moving back here when she does have it, and just leaving him, which is good, because he's a shit. He does cocaine, and my sister was like, hey, don't. He was like, my sister was like, hey, don't do it. And he was like, oh, okay, and just straight up went behind her back and did it.
Damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
cocaine is one of those things that's really hard to recover from, though.
Cocaine.
Yeah, but he's also a shitbag. Like, he is.
Please don't do cocaine. Okay. Cocaine
He's,
ruined
he's 25.
I don't know why I was imagining
And,
like 40-year-old dude, so that didn't
No,
actually
no.
surprise me.
No, he's 25, and he was fucking just such a piece of shit, dude.
I actually feel your anger, dude.
And I want to know what. Okay, because for this incident I'm telling you about, I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna be like, hey, fuck you to him. I'm just gonna be like, it's like, hey, fuck you, like, fucking. Okay, so, my mom was like, being like, oh, he's not that good of a person. So on his Facebook, he put, calling my mom a hoe and a stripper, and all this, like, fucking shit that's pissing me the fuck off. Before that, I thought, like, he might be redeemable, but after that, he's just a jackass who should die.
I'm not saying you should die. No.
Oh, no,
I'm saying you should die,
okay.
but I'm saying you
I'm
shouldn't
saying-
kill yourself.
Yeah, I don't like saying go kill yourself.
But I'm not
there's
saying you should stay alive.
There's some people. There are very small. There are some people who are like, you should die because of how shitty they are.
Mhm.
And he is one of those. And if he does die, I would not. And I would probably fucking laugh. Like he is such a. I'm making myself mad. I should stop.
Yeah, we should probably change the topic.
Yeah, I'm making
well,
myself
I
mad with
say,
this.
an hour and 32 minutes is probably the best point to end it.
Yeah.
All right.
God, I made myself really fucking mad right now. Fuck.
Hold on. Wait. Let's end it on a high note. Let's find something.
I just won a match in COD.
Ooh, which
And
one?
got
Bro, that's freaking hog, dude.
What game mode?
right now I'm just kind of playing by myself because I don't really like playing.
All by myself.
I'm almost done being Borderlands 3 for the second time, so that's fun.
All by myself.
So should we do like a goodbye type thing?
Uh,
Like see you later or something?
I don't know how we're going to end it. I mean, the start was just
well,
a pure accident. We ran across it.
Yeah, well, I guess we're getting off now, so have a good day if you somehow are listening to us. And we might make a new episode.
Have a good
Might
day, you
continue.
little
I mean,
rat.
Have a
It was
good day.
fun.
This is
I'd
actually
say
pretty
we
cool.
continue it.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
It was very nice, refreshing,
Good.
new, and wasn't as bad as the first podcast I tried to do.
See, I
Mhm.
couldn't
You know
use-
what?
I had to play a game by myself.
I'm gonna mute myself because I am just.
Alright.
really cool off for a second.
Well, goodbye, people.
That's all for this time, folks. That's probably copyrighted, but I said it wrong, so it's fine.
Looney Tunes. Alright.